Nos sentamos, por favor, para poder...
Please be seated so we can start the press conference.
Por favor, nos vamos sentando.
Please be seated.
So we can begin.
Muy buenas tardes.
Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for being here. It's really an honor to welcome to Real Madrid Martin Odegaard. It's a player of an extraordinary talent on which we have a lot of hope. Dear Martin, I would like to tell you that we are going to do everything we can so you and your family, who's with you today here, your parents and your brothers, to whom I would like to welcome as well, be really happy here in Madrid and be able to develop the wonderful talent you have as a player. We have no doubt that you have a lot of success in Real Madrid, and in the name of everyone in this club, I would like to give you all the best for this new chapter in your life. It is a pleasure to have you here. Lots of luck and welcome. Good evening. We'll start now the press conference. Please remember, one question per intervention. And before that, please identify yourself with your name and media.
Conference. Please remember that, as usual, we have to do one question per intervention, and that we ask you to identify yourself with the name and the company that you represent. We do have translation. Channel number 1 is for Spanish, channel number 2 is for English, and 3 for Norwegian. ¿Comenzamos? ¿Preguntas? ¿Sí?
Let's start. Questions.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Hello, Martin. I would like to ask why you decided for Real Madrid, if you saw a number of teams, and what you liked best from Real Madrid, and what figure made you sign for the white team? The reason is that it's the best possibility to develop myself. Real Madrid has the best options, both from a sports point of view and also from outside, and the best conditions.
Madrid was the club for you and not one of the others you visited on your tour of Europe.
Som jeg sa, så følte jeg at dette var den beste muligheten for meg til å...
I felt it like the best option, the way I could develop myself the best way, both from a sports point of view and in my personal life. So it had the best possibilities for me. Good morning. I would like to ask you, Martin, you were training here with the first team, with Zidane, with Ancelotti. You talked with Cristiano. What did they tell you? Did they convince you of anything? Their philosophy of football convince you of anything? What did they tell you when you were here in Valdebebas? As you've mentioned, I met them. We had a talk. They're really good people, unbelievable. What we talked about, I think it will be between them and myself. Thank you.
To Norway. Can you say something about your goals now, the A team, and do you feel when do you feel ready to play for the A team?
Nei, målet mitt å bli en bedre fotballspiller.
My goal is to be the best player I can, and when I'm going to play with the first team or the second team is not important. Good evening, Martin. Here in Spain, there were two clubs that were interesting for you, Real Madrid and Football Club Barcelona. As a matter of fact, Barcelona tried until the last minute. Why Real Madrid and not Barcelona? Analyzing both of them. As I've mentioned, I saw it as the best option to develop myself. They took me wonderfully and I felt at home. I think that's the best option for me.
In Norway. Martin, how does it feel to be here now and finally can say that you're a Real Madrid player after all this silence and secrets?
Det en drøm som går I oppfyllelse, enkelt og greit egentlig.
It's a dream come true for me. It's unbelievable. And I think it's incredible that I'm ready for the best club in the world. It's an honor. Could I ask Emilio as well? Okay, so for Emilio, I'd like to know the plans. Who's he going to train with, for how long, if you have thought about a path. He's going to train with the first team and with the Castilla team until the end of the season. He will play with the Castilla, and that doesn't mean that if Carlo Ancelotti wants to use him for the first team, of course he'll be available. For the preseason, he will do the preseason with the first team, and then we'll decide.
Gunhild from Seymour, Norway. Martin, can you describe how the last months in the spotlight has been for you?
Det har vært
It has been, the whole year has been amazing since I played. It was amazing, and it was even better than expected. Everything was faster than I expected. It was an amazing year. And it's not a starting bad either, so I'm very happy. Hello, Martin, welcome. I would like for you to define yourselves as a footballer. What are your features, where you like to play, and what number would you like to have? I describe myself as a player who likes to have the ball. I like to touch it, and I like to keep it.
As much as you like. Have you made a similar deal with the Real Madrid? And how do you expect the next couple of months to be?
Can you repeat the question? No, I don't have it. I think it will be quite exciting. It's a dream come true. Being able to train with this club is amazing, and it's a dream. I'm really excited about it. I really want to start training with them. Good evening. My question is for Emilio Buchuqueño. I would like to know if... Oh, sorry. He identified himself. if the father of the player would be part of the club and what would his role be within the entity. As you know, Martin's father is an ex-footballer. As a matter of fact, he's quite a qualified coach. As a matter of fact, he is working in a Norwegian club, and he will be part of the technical structure of the club in the lower divisions.
People here to meet you today. First of all, what do you think about all the publicity, and do you fear the pressure being a Real Madrid player?
Nei, jeg føler ikke noe.
No, I don't really feel the pressure. But it's quite different to play for Real Madrid than from the Strømmen Scots and the other club. It's a dream I'm going to try to take the most out of. Hello, Martin. Welcome to Spain. I'd like to ask you, you had a bit of a problem with your foot. When will you be able to train? Right. I had a bit of a problem, but I'm ready. I'm already prepared.
Going to play with the train with the first team and the second team. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
It will be a combination. As Emilio has mentioned, I will train a bit with the first team and a bit with the Castilla. If Ancelotti wants to use me for the first team, if he wants, I'll be really happy. And if he doesn't, then I'll play and I'll be really happy as well. Congratulations. Who do you like better, Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi? So far, Ronaldo.
From the English paper The Guardian, you mentioned that the important thing from your point of view is the development and the way that you can progress. And so I wondered how important it's been for your decision that by coming to Real Madrid you have the opportunity to play with Castilla as well. For example, English clubs who would be interested don't have teams in a national league. Has that ability to kind of be a first-team player and a Castilla player as well been decisive for this decision?
Ja, det så klart det en fordel å...
Of course, that's an advantage. To be able to have a second team with a very good level, with a coach that is one of the best, that has been one of the best players in the world, with an amazing team, with a lot of quality, that's of course a great advantage. It was also important, therefore. A question for Emilio Butragueño. I don't know how do you assess that Barcelona until the last minute had to torpedo the signing of Martin. Honestly, for us, the most important thing is that Martin is here now. We're really excited about his future, and there will be teamwork so we can give him the best atmosphere so his talent, which is an amazing one, can be developed here. For many years, our fans will be able to enjoy him. That's what we care about most right now.
First Norwegian footballer in history to become a Real Madrid player. Can you tell us how you have become so good at such an early age and what your father, Hans-Erik, has meant to you?
Tusen takk for det første.
Thank you very much. First, I've trained a lot, and as you've mentioned, my father has been a very good coach, which has been really important for me. I've trained a lot, I've trained the right things, and I feel that's what made me reach this point. Hello, Martin. From the players we have right now in Real Madrid, which one you notice, which one is your reference right now? They are all very important players, very good players. It's difficult to single one out, but Cristiano Ronaldo is the best player in the world right now. And others like Bale, Isco, there are a lot of them. I could mention all of them. Hello, Martin. In the short amount of time you've been here, have you learned to say something in Spanish or not yet? I had a bit of a Spanish in high school in Norway, but I don't really speak well.
¿Alguna otra pregunta de periodistas que no hayan ya hecho una pregunta? Muchas gracias.
Thank you.